chairs line up evenly. Floor clears after soft movement. Room holds a wider space. Daylight lowers along the wall. Window glare fades little by little. Shadows stretch near chair legs. Air cools without sudden change. Minutes pass without clear marker. Clock sound blends into room. Time passing quietly here. Chairs rest back in place. Light keeps seizing down. Nothing calls for movement. Table corners meet familiar lines. Cups sit spaced the same way. Napkins fold back toward center. Wood grain runs clear beneath. Footsteps fade beyond the door. Street sound softens outside glass. Ceiling fan turns at low pace. Table light remains even now. Chairs stay set where placed. Daylight settles closer to dusk. Room returns to simple order. Time moves without notice here. Time passing quietly here. Chairs rest back in place. The light eases lower now. Air stays soft and open. Room keeps steady balance. Afternoon continues without pause. Spoon race near saucer rim. Silver catches soft under light. Cup sits centered on plate. Table grain shows thin scratches. Paper lies open beside cup. Corners curl without full lift. Chair remains cold halfway in. Floor tiles keep quiet lines. Light lingers on written lines. Air moves once, then settles. A spoon on saucer. Silver rests near rim. Light stays on paper. Afternoon holds its pace. Handle points toward table edge. Liquid cools inside the cup. Napkin folds along one crease. Window sound drifts from street. Clock face marks even spacing. Second hand moves without pause. Curtain edge lifts and falls. Light remains soft on paper. Spoon stays placed without sound. Cup and saucer keep alignment. Reading waits between small movements. Wrong continues at stay away.
Coaster slides beneath the cup, circle centers under ceramic, table surface stays unmarked, hand moves back to rest. Cup rim catches soft daylight, steam rises then thins away, wood grain lines stay visible, spoon rests beside the saucer. Light holds steady on table, sound stays low in room. A coaster lined again, circle under the cup, light lingers by rim, table stays quietly set. Chair legs cast short shadows, floor shows pale afternoon tone, window glass reflects passing shapes, street noise remains outside. Clock hand shifts one small step, napkin lies neatly folded, cup warm stays in place, air moves without change. Head returns to cup handle, coaster stays centered below, light keeps its soft position, room holds the same shape. A coaster lined again, circle under the cup, light lingers by rim, table stays quietly set. Nothing placed out of line, moment continues as if.
The table sits kept at ease, chairs placed with space between, cups rest near table center, elbows stay off the edge. Hidden light stays low overhead, window glass dims outside motion, plates remain slightly apart still, floor shadows keep their distance, space holds steady between seats, nothing presses closer just now. A table kept at ease, distance stays comfortable here, muted light remains low, time moves without contact. Afternoon rests across the room, glasses catch a dull shine, minutes lie flat on wood, hands wait beside the cups, air stays cool between tables, footsteps pause beyond the door, curtain edge barely moves once clock sound fades into space. Table marks show earlier use, napkins stay folded near plates, light pools along the surface, room keeps a clear boundary. A table kept at ease, distance stays comfortable here, handed light remains low, cups stay set apart, chairs keep their spacing. Afternoon holds its place, table stays open all afternoon, nothing added or removed here. Wood grain runs straight and even, light spreads across the surface, cup sits near the center, plate rests without any marks, napkin folds folds remain untouched here. Chair stays pushed under table. Nothing shifts within this space. Time keeps its steady line. The table kept open, light stays balanced here. Pace moves without pressure. Minutes pass gently on. Sunlight holds along the edge. Shadows pause beside the cup. Window glass shows quiet street. Footsteps fade beyond the door. Marks the hour, hands rest near warm wood. Air stays still around us. Nothing added, nothing removed here. Piano rests beneath soft bass. Guitar notes leave open space. Sound stays low across room. Silence fits between the notes. The table kept open, light stays balanced here. Pace stays kind to us, nothing added or removed. Minutes pass gently on. The room remains open. The room remains open.
Menu card slips under tray. Corner disappears from view. Tray rests near the table edge. Wood surface stays clear now. Even light fills the space. No shadow draws attention here. Cup sits centered on saucer. Napkin folds remain untouched. Hands leave the table briefly. Nothing waits to be chosen. A menu tucked away. Tray holds steady weight. Table stays uncluttered now. We rest the weight here. Chair legs stay aligned below. Floor marks show faint lines. Window glass reflects the room. Street noise passes without pause. Spoon lies parallel to tray. Cup handle faces inward slightly. Light stays even across grain. Clock face shows a late hour. Menu stays hidden from sight. Order no longer considered. Tray keeps its quiet load. Paper edges do not move. A menu tucked away. Tray holds steady weight. Table stays uncluttered now. Light remains attentive. Nothing as for decision. We rest the weight here. Table surface stays open, calm. Plates rest spaced along wood. Glass catches muted window light. Chair remains pushed slightly back. Napkin folded near empty cup. Spoon lies parallel to edge. No hands reach across table. Air moves slowly without contact. Nothing shifts between these items. Seconds pass with even spacing. Table left undisturbed, surface stays open, calm, held it glow stays even, the pace feels kind today. Coffee ring marks familiar place, menu card rests beside sugar. Table legs cast short shadows, floor reflects afternoon light softly. Window shows people passing by, door remains closed between chimes. Receipt printer stays silent now, music level remains set low. Nothing placed as to move, items keep their given distance. Light holds steady across grain, time continued without direction markers. The table left undisturbed, surface stays open, calm, it glow stays even. Nothing moves it forward, the pace feels kind today. Afternoon remains right here. A coaster shifted aside slowly, circle visible on the table. Let it glow along the edge, wood grain runs toward window. Mug rests just off the mark, saucer stays beneath the cup, chair legs stay still nearby. Afternoon light holds position here. Hands move away from center, nothing returns to place yet. A coaster shifted aside, circle stays on table. Light rests along edge, time moves without notice. Window shows shapes moving past, bass notes settle under steps. Receipt corner lifts then falls, spoon turns slightly on saucer. Hinted glow reaches the rim, cup warm fades very slowly. Table keeps the circle mark, air stays even around objects. Coaster remains near the mug, ring stays clear on wood. Nothing covers the small mark, light keeps its quiet path. A coaster shifted aside, circle stays on table. Light rests along edge, shapes move beyond glass. Afternoon stays unbroken here. Nothing returns to center.
Chest rises then eases down, shoulders stay level and loose, breath fills the quiet space. Light holds its steady tone, chair supports a resting back, table edge meets folded hands. Room sounds settle into place, Clock face stays clearly seen. Breath pauses between the counts. Nothing asks for any speed. Breath moves in and out. Light keeps the same tone. Time stays without edges. Body remains right here. Chest settles after the rise. Sleeves brush against the sides. Floor stays cool under shoes. Window glass reflects the room. Outside motion passes unseen now. Indoor light remains unchanged here. Breath continues at even pace. Minute lands without emphasis here. Chest lifts once, then settles back. Air moves steadily through lungs. Posture holds without adjustment now. Light keeps the same position. Breath moves in and out. Light keeps the same tone. Time stays without edges. Body remains right here. Nothing needs to hurry now. Moment continues quietly on.
Spoon rests beside the cup. Table surface holds faint marks. Light stays low across wood. Chair remains pulled slightly in. Cup steam thins near the rim. Napkin lies folded on side. Window glass keeps outside quiet. Floor reflects a muted glow. Spoon stays placed at an edge. Nothing shifts around the cup. We stay unmoving here. Spoon rests at an edge. Light remains low now. No sound interrupts here. Hand rests near the saucer. Clock ticks once, then pauses. Menu stays closed on table. Air moves slow without notice. Curtain edge barely moves now. Street lines blur beyond glass. Cup warm stays inside ceramic. Light holds steady on surface. Spoon remains untouched beside cup. Chair legs stay fixed in place. Room tone drops another level. Time passes without visible mark. We stay unmoving here. Spoon rests at an edge. Light remains low now. No sound interrupts here. Cup and table align. This pause stays held. Low sound drifts from far tables. Chair shift without drawing attention. Light softens edges near walls. Voices blend beyond this space. Counter holds quiet, cups aligned. Steps pass outside the door. Ceiling fan turns very slowly. Tables keep their measured distance. low sound remains, voices stay far away, light softens every edge. This closes gently now. Glasses clink once, then stop. Order slips through open air. Floor absorbs passing steps quietly. Window frames the street noise. Sound thins as minutes move. Light keeps a steady tone. Conversation stays behind glass panes. Room returns to simple hush. Low sound settles into distance. Tables hold without reaction. Nearby, light remains across the room. Edges soften as time passes. A low sound remains. Voices stay far away. Light softens every edge. This closes gently now. Tables keep their distance. Room settles without focus.
Eyes rest beyond the window. Focus loosens on passing shapes. Head leans slightly toward glass. Hands stay folded on table. Light stays calm across surfaces. Street lines blur into motion. Cup remains untouched beside hand. Breath stays even and slow. Seconds pass without clear markers. Room tone holds steady inside. Time bends without asking. Eyes stay softly open. Light remains calm here. Chairs keep their place. Cars move past without pattern. Reflections slide across glass. Door frame holds familiar marks. Bell stays quiet above entry. Table grain runs toward window. Sleeves rest near wooden edge. Spoon remains beside saucer. Steam thins above the cup. Attention drifts without direction. Stillness fills the open moment. Nothing pulls the gaze inward. View remains gently unfocused. Time bends without asking. Eyes stay softly open. Light remains calm here. Time bends without asking. Eyes stay softly open. Light remains calm here. Chairs keep their place. Cups rest where placed. Room stays unchanged.